and Cork. I'm excited to be coming to you tonight from the Carson Road Wineries out here in Camino, and we are broadcasting from the brand new Nello Olivo tasting room. As you can see it behind me, and we're standing here in it, and we're drinking some fine Nello Olivo wines. It's just a great place, and we'll let Nello tell you about it here in a second. But tonight we're going to talk about a couple of things. One, why you want to come up here to Carson Road and who the Carson Road Wineries are. So the show is going to be kind of like when we were down in Sutter Creek a couple of weeks ago. This is a group of wineries that have gotten together and basically are marketing themselves to you and are asking you to come up here and visit them. And they're going to tell you why. So without further ado, let's kind of get into this because we've got a lot to talk about. And I want to introduce Mr. Nello Olivo. He is the grape father. Thank you very much for having us.
So my name is Nello Olivo, a.k.a. the grape father. Don't ask me how I got that name. Maybe that's one of the questions you should ask. How did
he get the grape father name? All right,
so the grape father name. Here we are at our new location in Camino, amongst all these other wineries here. And so we're part of this new adventure that we're going to be having, and we'll tell you about it soon. And here I am next to my Highway 50 brewery also. So we have a winery and a Highway 50 brewery right next to each other. Really pretty cool. You can go over there and have pizza, go over here and have wine or a beer over there. Either way. It's fine.
Either way. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you. You built one heck of a patio too.
Yeah.
Good patio.
Yeah. So right now there's a lot of snow out there.
Look at the view.
Yeah. I wish we could show you. View. It's beautiful right now. It's snow covered and it's cold, but it's still beautiful. You've got fire pits and stuff out there, right?
It is the Thursday night live at the Nello Olivo Winery here. It's all snow outside.
It is.
And it's cold, but it's fun.
It is.
People here.
Well, thanks, Nello. So if you're out there watching tonight, make sure you send us any questions you may have for Nello about the winery, or to Mike or Jennifer about what we're doing up here at Carson Road. So send any questions, or if you have any comments, be sure to do that. Again, I'm Russ Reyes. We're live here at Kilt Cork at Nello Olivo Winery. So let me get into it a little bit about the history and the purpose of Carson Road. And are you going to talk about that, Jennifer?
Yes, I will. I'll be happy
Jennifer
to.
Bumgarner.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Bumgarner with Bumgarner Winery, and we're here tonight
Come back up this way.
to
there we go.
To represent the Carson Road Winery Group, which is a group of several wineries along the Carson Road. Spans down from Fenton Herriott Winery to Jodar to Mastrosario via Romano. We have Findleton, Red Poet Society, Nello Olivo, Crystal Basin, Bumgarner, and Red Poets, yeah. As well as Sparkling Fin and Highway 50 Brewery. So there's several of us up here, probably a dozen.
More than you can do in a day.
More than you can do in a day. We work together to form a collaborative events and marketing to bring you out here and show you a good time and get to taste some local wines and see some amazing
might even call it the Wine Village.
Okay, so if you're watching out there, Carson Road is here in Camino, and it's known for its altitude, which they're going to talk about here in a second. So I'm going to give away a free pair of free tickets to the Winter Wine Adventure, which they're going to talk about as well in a few minutes, for the person who can get closest to the highest level elevation on Carson Road. So send that in on a comment. We'll have our producer Lauren look for the winning answer, and we'll award those tickets before the end of the show to the Winter Wine Adventure. Right?
Yes.
All right. So next we're going to talk about kind of all the stuff there is to do here on Carson Road.
Yes.
And
Apple
Hill Camino.
So first off, there's some really great wines to be had around here.
There is. Cheers.
And we're going to prove that to you right here, folks.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So Carson Road, a lot of people know it as Apple Hill. A lot of people know it because they're driving to Tahoe or back from Tahoe. Here's my advice. Don't just go by at 70 miles an hour. There's some beautiful territory here. There's some beautiful history. There's some beautiful golf courses. There's a couple of darn good restaurants and even a cute little coffee shop. Most importantly, though, we're here to talk about the wine. This area right here between Sacramento and Tahoe, but more specifically 7 miles out of Placerville, makes some world-class wines. And we found Jennifer will talk about some of those awards here in a minute at the most recent Chronicle Wine Competition. What else is there to do in Camino? Nello Olivo has this really cool new brewery.
It
And
is.
then what happens after you drink wine and taste wine all day? You want a beer because you got to get the tannins out of your mouth, but you don't want to drive. Right? So that's you got to plan ahead on this.
They say it takes a lot of good beer to make good wine.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm over here I'm drinking a lot of beer, trying to make a good wine.
You're putting your yeast where your mouth is. There it is. Yeah.
So
salute.
so it's a destination. When you come up here, there's places to stay, and there's things to do.
We have Camino Hotel. We have North Canyon Inn. And then Apple Hill is not just active at the September to Christmas tree time. We have all these great 18 different wineries along Carson Road. Not all of them are participating at the moment in the winter wine adventure, but there's 12 to choose from. And you get fun and different kind of stuff we're doing to just not make it everybody's regular wine tasting.
Don't forget river rafting.
River rafting. We don't have river rafting directly here because the American River starts down that way. But it's pretty fun. Skiing's within an hour.
Ski down there in the river rafting.
Lake Tahoe.
You could probably do some cross-country skiing out there right now.
Yeah, there's plenty of snow.
So you mentioned the wines. Tell me a little bit about the wines. So, Nello, what are we drinking really quick here?
Drinking Sangiovese.
Okay.
And this is our, we grow this exclusively on our land.
Okay.
We don't outsource it.
Very
So
cool.
most of our wines are from my own vineyard.
Okay.
We outsource a couple.
Very good. And so the wines up here have won some awards recently.
Yeah, we had great work with the San Francisco Chronicle Wine Competition. That's the biggest competition in the world with 6,800 wines. And our neighborhood around here did quite well. We had any number of best of classes in the state. We pulled out 132 medals, I think, as a neighborhood. And what we're really doing and what we're really proving and what I'm really proud of my neighbors for is we're making world-class wine.
That's excellent.
All we need to
So you got to come up here. So I wanted to give a shout out to some people who are watching out there. Leslie McCarroll from Bliss Babe, thank you for watching. Stacy Carpenter, what can I say? You're always watching. And it's always fun to hang out with you. Michael and Beverly House. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight and for watching. Again, if you have any questions for any of our winemakers or our hosts, please send them out here. So let's talk a little bit more about the wineries that are part of this. So you're Bumgarner Winery. Why don't you tell us a little about you guys? Where are you at?
So Bumgarner Winery, our winery facility is in Fairplay, but our tasting room has been here on Carson Road for the last 8 years, and we make probably about 12 to 15 different wines. Several reds, which we are known for, are Cabernet Sauvignon, Tempranillo, Petit Syrah, and what can I say? We just
Nice.
we're located right next door here to Nello Olivo and Crystal Basin Cellars, as well as Red Poets. We have this great little area you can come and park and walk between us and experience each of our unique tasting rooms and experiences.
And Mike, you're from Crystal Basin, which is just right here behind us.
The Crystal Basin, one of the nicest things we appreciate about this area as it's grown, walking wine tour. On our property, you can hit 4 wineries getting out of the car one time. And our neighbors down at the Findleton Plaza have a place where you can do 3 wineries and walk to another 2 if you want to put a little effort into it.
Mm-hmm.
But we are so cozy and so close. That's what makes us different.
And even with Jodar, right? And via Romano and Masterio, they're all right together too.
Right.
So
it's a
nice that way.
great grouping. And we're not leaving out our friends at Herriott on this by any means, but
Absolutely.
the ability to have a picnic, walk around slowly, enjoy, smell the sights.
And we,
Yeah.
and we
Smell
all
the
have,
sights.
Smell the
we all have
sights.
very
Too
easy
much wine.
access on and off Highway 50, as well as very close to Placerville. So very convenient. Come up on an afternoon.
Cool. So why did they call it Apple Hill, but it should be called Grape Hill, don't you think?
We're squeezing them
Yeah,
out.
we're trying to move it,
That's a
move it
joke.
away from
We're
that.
squeezing
Yeah.
them out.
No, that's
Grape
good.
Hill.
Good to hear that. Grape Hill.
Yeah.
You got the
Yeah.
grape. You got the
Yeah.
grape, Father.
Great.
No, we love Apple Hill. We love the Apple Hill Association, and there's just a lot to do year round. I think I wanted to touch on that real quick because Mike mentioned that most people think of Apple Hill and Camino just during the holidays, specifically autumn and Christmas. But it's a year-round destination. There's a lot to do. People ride their bikes. I hear there's like a bike tour or something up
Apple
here.
Blossom bike tour, I believe. And
Mhm.
lots
That's-
of bike trails. There's lots of hiking. There's all year round.
Very
It's-
cool.
Yeah. And these are all family farms. You and your husband own your farm, right? And
Right.
you guys are out touching all the
We are.
bottles.
Yeah, yeah, Nello, and he's got his vineyards down there, and
It's we're all very high touch here because the key is we're not going to ever be on shelves and Safeway. Any of our
No,
business plans.
no intentions of doing
We
that.
want to get you here and impress you, so you come back.
Well, we don't have $5 wines. That's a problem. We have, really
right.
world-class wines.
Well, and I think we all approach our craft with passion, and we really want to share that with our customers. We pass that on in the product and the experience, and we want to share that. And that's why most of us get in this business.
Yeah, if they
Right.
want quality, this is where they're going to come. Taste like in our tasting room here, we're going to have nothing but Italian, mostly Italian varietals. I have a Sagrantino, which is the rarest grape in America. We have that here, and so we have a lot of varied wines right here that speak to a lot of people's palates.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different. There's a lot of Rhone style wines, and you guys do some Rhones. You do a lot of Italian varietals. Who up here is doing? Well, we've got Bubbles. Who else has Bubbles up
So-
there? There's you guys.
Sparkling Fin.
I was going to
Sparkling
say Sparkling
Fin.
Fin.
Right now,
We have our very own little Sparkling Fin retail
Right.
champagne tasting
Exactly.
down the road.
People don't even realize that you can go and taste a bunch of different type of champagnes, bubbles, sparkling wine, all kinds of stuff. It's a great place to hang out too. So we've got an event coming up. You guys
Yes,
do, right?
we do.
What's that?
The
event
Winter
called?
Wine Adventure. And
Okay.
this is going to be a very fun social media scavenger hunt. So I believe there's 10 of us participating, and there will be a game card. And you will go out into each of the wineries with a clue and find that unique treasure that they have there. Photograph it, post it on our Carson Road Facebook page
And I think their
and-
own page too.
and your
right?
own page.
Yeah.
Yes, with the
Word tag?
hashtag.
Well, the way
Is
I
it
understand
secret?
it, yeah, that's
It'll be on the
it's
game card.
it's on the
for
game
each
card.
one,
On the game
yes.
card.
It's on the
All
game
right,
card.
Can't give it away. in
So
I don't have
advance.
one yet.
it's what she didn't say. It's February 23rd.
February 23rd.
February
Thank you.
23rd. Yep. And
11 to
Tickets
5.
are available online.
5.
It's 11 to 5.
How many wineries are going to be involved?
I believe 10.
there's 10
Plus-
wineries, and
plus
then
Highway 50 Brewery
Highway
and-
50 Brewery and
Plus
Sparkling
Highway
Fin.
50 Brewery. Yeah.
And what
That's
else
right.
is there? What
There's-
else is there besides wine and scavenger
Food
hunt?
There's some
pairings.
food.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing some food. We're
We're going
gonna
to pair
grow-
food with the wine on every different winery.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a lot of fun, almost like Passport.
It is.
Sort of.
And then
It's kind
don't
of
you
an
have
old
the-
school early passport.
Early Passport. Hopefully, if this is successful, it'll be
Oh,
a
it will be,
yearly
I'm
thing.
sure. Absolutely.
More-
I mean, it's
more-
middle of winter, so I think that's a great time to go
Right.
out and taste wine. I don't know about you. If you saw me up here
Well,
earlier
it'll
this
keep
week,
you warm.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, the snow shouldn't keep you away from good wine, right?
Don't you have
The
I
music?
sun-
saw people out there today in the middle of the snow out there. They're like this. The kids are out there fooling around in the snow and they're drinking wine.
Yeah.
I said, "Why are you drinking wine? How about hot coffee?" He said, "The wine keeps you warm."
Wine keeps you warm.
This is El Dorado County.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Don't you guys on Saturday afternoon as well?
Oh yeah, Saturday and even on Sunday we have live music here. So for the whole community,
Mhm.
people can come and enjoy it. So you can have a pizza and beer and wine from the different wineries here.
Mhm.
Because these folks are within like 100 feet. Just get around
Just
each
kind of
other.
get up there. And you
It's
guys
nice.
serve pizza here and fry. Do you have other stuff now?
Oh, pizza, French fries,
Yeah.
Onion rings,
Good
things
pub
of that
food.
sort. Like food, but
Yeah.
fun food. Pub food. Go out in the patio, and we have heaters out there, so you can. And we have a vineyard across the way that we overlook. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, we've got some comments out there. We do have a couple of people that answered correctly. And I think the first person to answer correctly
A new Ferrari.
was, Nello's going to give you a new Ferrari.
Good Ferrari.
Now, it could be just a miniature, I'm sure. It could be a full size. We don't know. But you definitely are going to win 2 tickets to the Winter Wine Adventure on February 23rd. And that winner is Michael House. Congratulations, Michael. Michael, you know everything about this place.
I know
I
that
see
name.
Matricia out there. She says hi. There's a couple other people out there that's saying hi to Mike. And someone else just commented, Kevin Brown just commented that you need to be wearing a kilt. I mean, he's all dressed up. You need a kilt on.
I like.
What's your excuse?
I like shorter dresses.
Let's have more wine.
Hey, we've got Gary. Gary, come over here.
Come
you guys
over,
remember
Gary.
Gary from
He's got a dress on. Bring him over.
Gary.
Gary's going to stand in
Gary,
his
good to
place.
see you, man. Now,
Good
Gary,
to see you, Russ.
Gary's drinking some beer. What are you drinking, Gary?
Oh, Dry Irish Stout.
Here, I don't think they can see you. Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
I'll
get in here.
scoot
There you go.
over.
So Dry Irish Stout. And
Yeah.
that's a new one you have on tap.
Just put it on
Okay.
tap a couple weeks ago. Thoroughly enjoying it. Made a beer you can drink on a 100-degree day, or like today, a 30-degree day.
Wow, cheers.
Cheers.
I'll have to go over there and taste that in a second.
Does it pair well with wine?
It pairs well with
Wanna
just
taste
about
it?
anything.
So Gary's,
Don't be
I
funny
don't know if you
around
can
here,
see,
Gary.
Gary's wearing a kilt too. So he's the kilted brewer, which is always good to see him. So anyways, if you have any questions, this is your last chance to get any questions to these guys that would entertain you or entertain them. Mike's always entertaining.
I can dance too.
He can.
We don't
I
know if
think
we want to
that's-
watch him
yeah,
do that.
I
but
think
I
that's
can.
that's something we'll save for
I
another
think
time.
I can.
Very cool.
we'll see.
Yeah, it's been good, and I really appreciate you guys joining tonight. Just finally, just as a reminder, it is February 23rd.
February 23rd,
is
11
the-
to 5.
Winter.
Tickets
wine
online.
adventure.
And so if you go to carsonroadwineries.com, you'll see the link there to get the tickets to the Winter Wine Adventure.
Yes.
And make sure you bundle up. Bring a good attitude.
Right.
Snowing.
Wine,
Absolutely.
food,
Yeah.
fun,
Bring
prizes.
your cell phone.
Bring your cell
Yeah.
phone.
And your
Yeah.
curiosity, because we're gonna make you think a little bit, put some stuff on the net, and make your friends think
Yeah.
that you're cold and crazy.
And I think if you do the scavenger hunt and you post the winery and the hashtags and stuff, that qualifies you for something, right?
Correct.
What is
It
that?
qualifies you for prizes. We have 3 surprise prizes out there for folks that make it to 4 or more. They post
4 or more wineries. Yeah, we don't want to.
Oh, that wouldn't be hard to do.
No, not hard at all.
Within walking distance.
Right.
And a brewery.
But you have to figure out
do
you have
like
to figure out the clue, and then
15
you have to
deals.
post it online. And if you all 4 hashtags posted with the 4 different clues,
Yeah.
4 different locations, you're entered to win. And we've got various prizes. We have wine, overnight stay.
You know what the booby prize is? Could not be the booby prize. We'll come broadcast in your living room.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there
There
you
you go. Here comes you. So Mike's going to come and broadcast from your living
We'll
room.
bring the
living
Kilt Cork team to you.
And how much
That's
are the
fine.
tickets?
Tickets are $30 online.
$30.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
I
I'll
think
buy
they're
one.
35
I'm
a
gonna
day.
buy
Or
one.
are they
35 the day of.
I'm gonna go.
$30
Yeah.
online. If you are a wine club member of any of the participating wineries, there is a promo code. So be sure to reach out and you can get that code
Definitely
and
ask the winery.
get your $5 discount on the ticket.
Speaking of that, if you are watching Kilt Cork tonight, after we're done broadcasting, I'm going to post in our comments a code so that you too will get the offer
Great
to
idea.
attend the Winter Wine Adventure. And finally, the wineries that are part of Carson Road Wineries would like to extend to all of the viewers out there throughout this weekend, so through Sunday, if you come up here to Carson Road and you taste in any of the tasting rooms, they're going to waive their tasting fee. So we encourage you to come up here this weekend.
If you, know,
and
if you mention Kilt Cork.
yeah, mention Kilt Cork. If you don't mention Kilt Cork, or at least a kilt, then you're not going to get a discount. Yeah, they're going to charge you. Yeah, but if you say you know who
But how
me.
about the beer side?
The
Suppose we
beer,
mentioned
Free
Kilt
beer?
Cork.
well,
Only wear a kilt.
free. He's wearing a kilt. So make sure you
Wear a
mention
kilt.
Kilt Cork up here at at all of the wineries here in Carson Road that are part of the Carson Road Wineries, and they will extend you a great offer to come and taste. So that's about all we have for you tonight. I really appreciate everyone out there joining us, and I thank you, Jennifer, and
Thank
Gary,
you.
and Mike, and of course the Grape Father for
Yes.
not only hosting but for providing this great wine and for telling us all about the Carson Road Wineries. Next week we're going to be at another location. We're not sure where yet, but you'll find out soon enough. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. I'm Russ Reyes from Kilt Cork Live, and with that, cheers.
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 Good night, guys.
Good night.